Before we get started, there are a few things to keep in mind. CJE SeniorLife assumes no liability for the exercises in this video. You agree that by participating in physical exercise or training activities, you do so entirely at your own risk. Safety comes first. Always listen to your body. Do what you can as long as you are comfortable. If you become ill or are injured as a result of this program, you should stop exercising and seek medical treatment through your doctor or treatment center of choice.
Hi everyone, my name is Margaret Danilovich. I am the Senior Director of the Research Institute at CJE SeniorLife, and I'm here today to take you through a Tabata workout. So you may be wondering, what is Tabata? Tabata is a style of workout that involves different intervals of work and rest that was started by Dr. Uzumi Tabata in 1996. So this is a really great way to get your heart and lungs engaged and get a great cardiovascular workout. So what we're going to do is you're going to do every exercise 4 times for 20 seconds. So we'll do 20 seconds and then a 10-second break, 20 seconds, 10-second break, and so on, repeating it 4 times before we move on to the next exercise. So this style of interval exercise has really shown through research to be a very powerful and impactful way to improve your heart health. So join me today for a fun Tabata workout. Here you'll see a timer that we're going to use when we're working. It'll be green, counting down the number of seconds, and then it'll change to blue during our rest breaks. So our first exercise that we're going to do is it's just a gentle sit to stand exercise. So if you use a walker, I would suggest putting your walker in front of you. I have a chair here. You could use a chair for balance. But basically, you're just going to sit up, stand up, sit down, use whatever support you need for balance, and then we'll get started. And go. And rest. So in all of our work intervals, you can take this at your own speed. Your goal is to get as many repetitions as possible. And here we go again. Up and down. And rest. So again, take your rest breaks as a chance to recover, take a few deep breaths, and we'll get started again. And rest. This will be our last time going through the sit to stand exercise. We've got 3 more seconds of rest, and then let's begin. Great, okay, we can rest again. Our next exercise, so we've passed through our first round. Our next exercise is going to be a bicycle exercise. So it's like you might think, riding a bicycle. So in your chair, you can hold on either to the seat of the chair or the arms of the chair, or if you're on the couch, just kind of lean back. And what you're going to do is move your feet as if you were bicycling. So I can lift my legs way high off the ground for this, or I could lift my feet very little bit off the ground. I don't even have to necessarily move my legs at all. So this is all about doing whatever you can. The bigger your motion, the harder it's going to be. But really what you're trying to do is just get that gentle kind of bicycle motion going and go as fast as you possibly can for our 20 seconds. So that's our next exercise. We're going to finish our rest break here. We've got 7 more seconds of rest, and then we'll get started with the bicycle. And go. Make a nice bicycle motion. If you're out riding that bike or on a new step, it's that similar kind of a motion. Keep going, keep going. You should be feeling this in the tops of your legs, and we'll rest. 3 more seconds of rest, and begin. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Your goal is to go as fast as you possibly can. Keep going. All right, and rest. 3 more seconds. Hopefully you're breaking a little bit of a sweat here. I know I am. And we'll keep going. Pedal, pedal, bike. You should feel your heart rate elevating right now. That's normal. That is actually what we want to have happen in this exercise program. You might be feeling a little bit of short of breath because you're giving that exertion. That's what you want, and we'll rest. That is the normal response to exercise that we're hoping to get, because that is what promotes heart health. And our last cycle. Almost through, past the finish line, and rest. Okay, exercise number 2 is done. Our third exercise in this routine is going to be jumping jacks. So there's a lot of modifications here you can do. The first thing you'll notice is I'm sitting up as tall as I can. You can do an arm-only jumping jack. Okay, you could, if that's a little easy, you could incorporate your legs, and you could do one leg at a time, out and in. So you're just alternating legs. If you want to make it even harder, you can move to both legs at the same time. Okay, so lots of variations here, and you should choose what feels most comfortable for you. So we've got 5 more seconds to rest before we start our jumping jacks. As we're doing this exercise, you'll see me go through some of those modifications again, just as a refresher to help you kind of pick whatever one works best for you. So a few more seconds of rest, and then on to jumping jacks. And the easiest version, just your arms. If you want to make it a little harder, one leg out and 2 legs out to further challenge. Keep going, you're doing great. Almost done. And rest. Okay? We're going to go for another round right now, and here we go. Doing great. Rest. We've got 2 more sets of those. You can see I'm even getting a little short of breath. That's a normal response, and that's what we're going for. 2 more rounds here. and rest. Our last set, if your arms are getting tired, you can move to one arm at a time, whatever works best for you. We've got one more second, and here we go. Great, rest. Wonderful, you're doing really well. Our next exercise is going to be a punch overhead, and you can add your legs to this. So punch and kick with your foot. That's option one. You could do just your arms, a punch overhead. You could do just your legs, so just a kick right in front of you. Whatever version of this you want works. So option one is arms and legs together. Option two is just your arms. Option three, just your legs. Do what works for you. We've got 4 sets starting in about 8 seconds. So rest. And here we go. Again, you're trying to get as many repetitions as possible. So your goal is to go as quickly as you can doing this motion. And rest. 3 more times. You're doing great. Keep up the wonderful work here. 3 more seconds of rest, and here we go. And rest. You're doing great. 2 more sets. 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing. Try not to hold your breath. And rest. Okay, last set we're going to do. One more time, go as many repetitions as you possibly can, and go. Quick as you can. Okay, great job. We're through with that exercise. On to the next one. This one too has a couple of different ways to do this exercise depending on however you're feeling. So if you feel more comfortable sitting, what you're going to do is march in place. Okay? You can add your arms into this if you want to increase your effort a little bit. What I would advise is if you are able to stand up, hold on to your walker in front of you, or a counter or table or whatever you have just for a little balance, and you're going to march in place. So we're going to do 4 sets of our marching. Again, your goal is to go as fast as you safely can. So we've got 7 more seconds of rest. And march. So you can see I get my arm into it a little bit. If you have the balance to do this, please do so. If you need to hold on to a walker or a chair, please do that. Whatever you need to do this safely. And we'll rest and stop. So 8 more seconds of rest. You're doing wonderful. Keep up the good work. We have 3 more sets and work. Doing great. 10 more seconds. Keep going. This is a really great activity for you to keep your muscles strong and rest. So during these times, it's really easy to just kind of sit in front of the TV, but the more you can be up, the better it is for your health. So march again, fast as you can. Five more seconds. All right, and rest. We've got one more repetition to go. And work. Fast as you can, like you're going for a walk or a jog. We're trying to get your heart rate elevated, feeling a little short of breath, because that is what promotes good overall fitness and heart health. 5 more seconds. 2 and 1 and rest. Perfect. Okay, great job, everyone. We're in the home stretch of this Tabata workout. Our next exercise is going to be forward punches. So in this exercise, we don't necessarily want to punch for power as hard as you can. Our goal is to go fast. So rather than punching for strength, your job is to get your arms moving as quickly as you possibly can. So we're going to rest for 9 more seconds here and then move on to our forward punches. 5, 4, 3, and punch. You might feel like you're getting your waist into this a little bit. You're twisting a little bit. That's great. We're getting your core muscles engaged. Your goal is to go as fast as you possibly can. Keep it up and rest. 3 more times. You're doing awesome. 3, 2, 1, and go. You're doing great. Keep it up. Punch, 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 fast as you can. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 3 more seconds, and then go. Punch. My phone's not wanting to stay up, so you'll just have to trust me on those 20 seconds here. We've got 10 more seconds of punching, and then we're almost done. Keep going, keep going. We're almost to the end of this workout. You're doing wonderful effort here. And rest. This is going to be our last set. And punch. You're doing great. This is our last set. 13 more seconds. Punch as fast as you can. Imagine that target in front of you. Get your body into it. Twist a little bit to increase how fast you can go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Perfect. Now our next exercise is another exercise that you could possibly do standing. And so what you're going to do here is actually stand up, hold on to something or your walker in front of you. You're going to go up on your toes and back down. So it's raising your heels off the ground. If you would prefer to do this in sitting, you're going to do the same thing. Sit up very tall. Your heels are coming off the ground, leaving your toes down like you're going up under your tiptoes like a ballet dancer. And we're going to do 4 sets of 20 seconds. Ready? Get into position and go. So you can hold on to that walker. Your goal here is to go as fast as you can, as many repetitions as you want. Ideally, we want to stay standing, but if you need to on this next round of exercise and rest, you can do it sitting. So you can alternate standing versus sitting, whatever feels comfortable for you. 2 more seconds and let's work. So if I'm sitting, this is what I'm doing. Heels off, sitting up as tall as you can. Your goal is to get as many repetitions as possible. This is all about the number. So your goal is to move fast in this workout. And rest. Perfect. We've got a nice 10-second rest now. We've got 2 more sets remaining. Go back to standing if you want, or remain standing, and work. You're holding on to something if you need. If your balance is good enough and you can do this without holding on, you could put your arms out to the side, arms at your waist, wherever you feel comfortable. If you're holding on, you want to hold on lightly. And rest. We've got 1 more set of this, and then we are on to our last exercise. So 3, 2, last set. Up and down, fast as you can. I don't know about you, but I'm definitely breaking a little bit of a sweat here, so that's a good sign we're getting an excellent workout. You've got 7 more seconds of work. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Okay, our very last exercise is another kind of boxing-inspired exercise. So imagine you have a bag in front of you, and you're going to punch that bag as fast as you can. So my arms are up, and I'm almost making like a little circle. So from the side, it looks like this. My hands are just in a circle. We're going to do that 4 sets of 20 seconds. We've got a nice 10-second break here to go before we start. And we'll begin in 3, 2, 1. And box. So you're moving your arms, rotating them as fast as you possibly can. Keep going. We're working your shoulder muscles on this exercise. Keep your arms engaged. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 3 more repetitions of that exercise. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Fast as you can, you want to imagine that kind of balloon or ball or target in front of you that you're punching out. Quick as you can. I'm keeping my arms fairly high. You can keep your arms a little lower if that's more comfortable, and we'll rest. So again, all of these exercises can be modified for what you need and what's comfortable for you. So you can be down here, you can be up high, whatever works. And work. You're doing great. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Okay, this is our very last time through this kind of speed bag boxing exercise. Push as hard as you can and go. Don't forget to breathe. Don't hold your breath. Keep going as fast as you can. 5 more seconds. We're in the home stretch. 3, 2, 1, and done. We are finished. So great work today. What we want to do now is just a nice gentle cool down. So take a deep breath in and blow it out. Breath in and blow it out. Breath in. Blow it out. Wonderful. Thank you so much for joining me today. I would encourage you to look at the other materials we have in our video library by visiting www.cje.net/cyberclub, where we have quite a variety of video programming for you to participate in. So take a look at that. Thanks for joining and be well.